What should be the preparation plan for someone starting from August? Right? So there is no magic bullet for starting preparation from any one point. Right? So if you're starting in August, the one thing that is absolutely important and one thing that everyone is going to be saying is not possible is to keep in mind how much that the time remaining is sufficient. When you have 4 full months or almost 4 full months with you, that is definitely sufficient to crack this exam. If you don't have that belief starting up, then when you go through an up and down, then you start losing belief, and then you're going to be disgruntled and then throw away the whole preparation plan and go do something else. And so it is definitely possible to start on August 1, prepare for 4 good months and crack this exam. By crack, I mean upwards of 99.5%. How does one go about it? Spend a lot of time reading and learning fundamentals. Do lots and lots of practice and take a lot of mocks. How do I do all of this in 4 months? It's possible. It's been done before. You have to find a good schedule and stick to it. And you need to extract 400 hours out of your life in 4 months. 100 hours per month, 25 hours per week. It is possible. And people who are far busier than you are have done it in the past. And so it is definitely possible. To start with, don't listen to anyone who's saying there isn't enough time. Right? So what should be the plan? I'm going to break this plan into 2 parts. For the guys who are taking CAT for the first time, guys who have already taken CAT and therefore start with a head start. If you're starting your preparation, you're going to take CAT for the first time or practically the first time, then spend at least a month learning the different moving parts, the basics in Quant, basics in DILR, getting some reading under your belt. Don't worry about taking mocks and doing a revision and falling into the trap of listening to all this jargon that everyone else is saying. Prepare in an island for a month. Then think about the overall paper and then start tweaking your preparation. Don't bypass fundamentals and topic-wise knowledge in this first month. Don't prepare in a frenzy. Don't attempt the exam and mocks in a frenzy. You have to prepare in a bubble. If you're taking CAT for the first time and you're starting in August, you need to say, I'm going to learn in my bubble. I'll think about what this exam is, what others are saying every now and then. But apart from getting those odd inputs, my entire prep plan is mine. And I'll have the confidence to pull that through, to push that through completely. So don't listen to 100 inputs. It's easy to get intimidated while preparing for this exam. So be careful about that. Right? Those of you who are repeating, so you know some basics. So you already have an idea of what this exam is about. You know what your strengths and weaknesses are. So focus on 2 things. Bridge those gaps. Of the 3 sections, one is likely to be weaker than the other 2. Bridge that gap very aggressively. Second, take lots of mocks and start taking them very early. Those of you who have tried CAT once and you've missed out by some margin, you already know that exam savviness is a gap, most likely. You're not yet ready to think about and have a good plan for the 3-hour exam. And so that gap gets bridged with a lot of practice. You can try out a bunch of different strategies, different variants, build your stamina, all of that. You've done this whole drill before, so you know what this is about. So don't push mock taking to November. Start today. Start as early as possible. Get a few mocks under your belt. That is important. And bridge the gap. There's likely some weakness area that's screaming out for attention. You say, look, I'm going to forget about rest of the pieces for CAT. I'm going to fill this gap. I'm going to take mocks. I'm going to fill this gap. That alone will take my score to a better point than what it was 12 months ago. And then do the rest of the parts accordingly. Fine. Best wishes for CAT.